Hi, I'm Marianne from the RWTA. When a new member joins the RWTA, it's important for the membership to meet them and that you have the opportunity to learn a little about what they do for the cold chain. So as a result, it is my pleasure today to introduce you to Lisa from Zoom Recruitment. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Marianne. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Lisa, I see that your mission is to be an extension of the people and the companies that you look after regarding their workforce solutions and to be a contributing factor to their success. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, please?
Yeah, look, with our tagline being Make People Matter, with every equation that's brought into what we do on a daily basis, whether it be our customer or our candidate or the person that we sit next to, for us, that whole equation is about making each person matter and their journey through life matter. One of the most important critical factors for us is making sure that when we're sitting with our customer, we're finding out what matters to them. What do they need to achieve for that day? What's their objective? And likewise, we do the same thing with our candidates, and we do the same thing with the people that we sit next to. And that's really where that I think that comes from, being an extension of them.
Mm-hmm. Lisa, we were talking a little while ago and you mentioned that you yourself have been in this game for 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
With this company that you're working with Zoom and the cold chain, how do you think, with your experience, how best do you think you could serve the cold chain? What do you think you can do for them that they don't have already?
Look, although the industry has similarities, every single customer has its own intimate differences. And that's where I think Zoom really specialises is in getting to know that customer and getting to understand what their hot points are and what their objectives are. And then we tailor our recruitment and our account management plan to suit that client's intimate requirements. To make sure that we're an extension of them and what their requirements are and what they need to achieve on that daily basis for us to really that's how we see the word partner and partnership come into play. There's a couple of things that are, that Zoom Recruitment employ on a different basis, on a daily basis. We have an in-house contact centre that's based obviously in Australia, in Melbourne. And that means that our clients can get an extension, and so can our candidates actually, can get an extension of the customer service that they receive during business hours outside of business hours. Because a lot of our clients obviously don't just operate the 7 till 4. A lot of them are 24/7. And that's part of, we went out to the market and said to our clients, what would you like to see better? And a lot of them came back to us and said, having that coverage. And we've set up our own in-house contact centre. We've got a whole team that operates 24/7 on public holidays, on weekends, it doesn't matter. And we're here to service our customers and our candidates around the clock.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
With, we've all come through COVID, and our space obviously has had, with our largest cold chain refrigerated transport company go under recently, which is sad, and it's also a bit disturbing. How are you finding, finding more people for your companies? Is it harder than it used to be, or is it getting a little easier, do you think?
Oh, look, I think COVID was probably modern day recruitment's biggest challenge that has ever been faced. And having been in recruitment for the last 25 years, I can confidently say I've never seen anything like it. We did power through, and we're on the other side of that, thankfully. I do believe the market is easing. I do believe that 2023 and 2024 are going to be unlike anything we've seen in the last couple of years. I do believe that we're going to have a lot more availability of candidates, but Zoom Recruitment does actually employ amazing artificial intelligence that really enables us to get that speed to market happening, whereby we're able to access thousands upon thousands of candidates on a weekly basis. And that allows us to speed through the initial stages of recruitment, which then sets up our ability to come in of a morning and set up those face-to-face appointments to meet all of our candidates and ensure that they're the right fit for our client.
That sounds incredible. Before we finish, is there anything that you'd like to say to the cold chain before you've met everyone and start to come to our functions, etc.?
No, but I'm very much looking forward to coming to the functions. I will say that, look, Zoom Recruitment is an Australian-owned and operated organisation. It has a massive family feel about it, and culture is extremely important to us. And that culture extends to our customers and our candidates. And for us, it's really important that when we're speaking to a client, it is about partnering together and riding through the ebbs and flows of business and so forth. And we very much look forward to that opportunity of meeting new customers in the future.
That sounds amazing. Thank you, Lisa, for taking the time today to tell us about Zoom Recruitment. And we do look forward to seeing you and the members of your team at our upcoming events. Look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks, Marianne.